I just want to say somebody who's not local and came in, a couple of months after everybody else did, and so didn't know what she was, like everybody else here. So I was just in awe from the start of, the work Christy did, the passion we had, the commitment we had to the inner city in general. But any time a problem would arise in ICHH, you get a phone call, Christy knew somebody, and it was sorted. Particularly when Christy was in the Mansion House. The access we had with Christy as Lord Mayor and what he actually did for the organisation and how he pushed us forward and the doors he opened and the fundraising he did on our behalf, and so many other organisations that were constantly on the phone to him, constantly at the Mansion House, looking for just as much attention. I don't think we'd be even close to where we are today if it wasn't for the amount of work Christy put in, particularly when I was seeing the schedule and the amount of work that he does day in day out. I was at 6 o'clock in the morning. He's still going at 12 at night to get phone calls from people at 4 o'clock in the morning to, an emergency call here, emergency call there. He just doesn't stop. And so from past volunteers, present volunteers, me personally, I just want to present Christy Burke with this Chapel of Art.
Thanks a lot, Claire. Thanks, Ando. And I always describe presentations like the departure lounge at Dublin Airport. Some are sad, some are glad you're done. Everybody takes photographs, everyone shakes hands, then they all go out and get drunk. And that's what happens, but and that's only a joke. But look, I'm not into the pomp, but I really appreciate the effort that was put into tonight by Ando and the team. And I take this on behalf of every volunteer that oiled the team of the Inner City Helping Homes. And I think, Elaine and Ando's here to correct me, it was founded from this very property, this building, of a group of people who decided one night they felt they needed to give something back. They had some sandwiches and that left. They went, there what they thought was to go around town. They got as far as the street, and all the sandwiches were gone. Then they decided to do it again. And they discovered they were going up the street. And they discovered that the demand was so great that we better do something. And then Ando put out the call to everybody, including all politicians. I want to acknowledge the presence of a colleague of mine here, Councillor Kieran O'Muir. And Kieran has always been here from the start, and he's always a great supporter of us, and you're very welcome, Kieran. And I know Kieran from old, we were both comrades together in days gone by. So I need more of that. But anyhow, what happened then, Ando put out the call for people to come here if they had a spare hour or two. And I can recall the nights turning up here with 80 people, 90 people. And we would go out, and we would walk. And we'd start at Stephen's Green, and we'd take in Harcourt Street, Georgia Street, Camden Street. We would take it all in down into Temple Bar. And the crew that I was with, or that I used to go out with every time we went out, it was known as the ambulance crew. Because every time we went out, we saved lives. There was a young girl one night we pulled out of an industrial bin. She was 17, she was pregnant. And when we pulled her out, she said, "Me fella is underneath." He was on the bottom of it. We had a guy who was a military operator in Kosovo. We found him in Temple Bar. Quick thinking of one of the team to get the ambulance. The fire chief rang me the next day saying that the quick thinking of the crew saved this man's life. Then there was a night that Ando and I think it was Elaine found a young Romanian 12-year-old kid. She was going to be trafficked. So we took her, and Thomas Black was there, and Natasha. We took her, and I was able to contact the Romanian ambassador, and she was able to interpret for us, and we got that kid safely back. And I think Elaine and the girls babysat her in Caulfield's Hotel in Dorset. And then there was another night myself and Ando found a young girl, and she was being used and abused and all in a family situation, and it was cruel, it was appalling. So what came out of all that was that I used to always say, this is an express train coming down the track, you better get ready. But I don't think we really believed it. We owned it. Never once did any man or woman in a cardboard box or in a sleeping bag ever get aggressive with any of us. Ever. Never. When we wake them up, it was always thanks very much. We'd be lost without you, and thanks very much, you know, you're the only ones that care. And we came across models, ex-champion boxers, cops from LA, civil servants, architects. You know, I remember talking to a woman and I thought she was part of the crew, and I said, are you long helping out? Well, she said, I'm homeless. I was an architect and I had a mansion in Blackrock and the bank stuck. She couldn't stick to hostels, she was too proud to tell her family, and she was on the streets. So we met all of that, and what used to kill me, and it still does to the present, are in archives. Let it be the failure of government. Let it be my home without a roof. You need to put it together. And keeping the anonymity, or respecting the anonymity of the men and women that are on the streets, the residents of the streets, unless they want to talk. But I believe that that book should be put in place. I believe that that needs to be put in place. And someone of the calibre of Inner City Helping Homeless put it together and puts it on sale, and the benefits come in, because remember, you're a charitable group, we are a charitable organisation, no funding from government, state or any other agency, or nobody on a salary. So therefore you have every right to do that, put it together, and let the people know. You see, when you describe homeless to somebody, it's either a needle in their arm or a bottle of vodka in the other arm. That's what's out there. Make no mistake, it's around us where we live. It's great to talk about it, don't put it in beside me, please. Director, accountancy, whatever, director of operations, we're all the one. There's equality across the board. That's why I like it. There's no bosses but trusted servants. We all have to have trusted servants to guide, to lead, and all of that. And the crew is, I mean, someone said to me one day, is there two of Pauline? And I said, why? Because he said, I started to see her twice. You know, so that tells you how much work she does, and she does great work, there's no doubt. And Claire, who was in the background, and I love admiring people in the background because they're the ones that do most work, and they're the ones that sort of never get mentioned, and they're usually the shyest. They dread being mentioned, they don't like being mentioned, and I think it's time to applaud Pauline and Claire and Claire, thank Pauline and all of the, and I wish the incoming Caerhilly chairman the best. And again, as I said, I'm always on the end of a phone, but I really like it to be there. Now, I'm not saying put together an archives or a book and I'd walk away, not help. I'll always help out, but I think somebody needs to be dedicated to it. Somebody needs to put it together, because mark my words, what I'm going to say, and I will conclude. There will be a public inquiry eventually in relation to homelessness. It's like today, the Magdalens, the Artane Band, the abuse, the whole lot. There will be in 10 or 12 or 15 years' time, there's people in this room who may be elected to Dáil Éireann, and they will call for inquiries. The breach of the basic civil human rights of children. There's 2,205 children in B&Bs and hotels tonight. There's 7,500 people registered in Ireland today homeless. There's 1,758 adults, families in this city tonight homeless.